If you're selling on Etsy this fall, these t-shirt design trends are what shoppers are looking for. In this video, I'm not only going to tell you the top trends, but I'm also going to show you how you can make some of these within Kittl, and also how these designs can be paired with certain Printify products and colors to make them look their best. Let's get into it. Trend number 1, autumn colors and florals. First up, autumn colors and florals. So you want to think of like warm, earthy tones, like rust and mustard and olive. I'm seeing a lot of fall graphics such as the pumpkin paired with florals, and also this distressed look on top of the graphic. This one, for example, has only been on Etsy for 1 month and it's already made 19 sales. Here's another example here. It's kind of like a different aesthetic. It's not showing like that distressed look, but it falls under the lines of autumn colors and florals. And this one already made 17 sales this month. Here is another one that is starting to sell. Again, autumn colors, florals, and this one is actually shaped in a heart. So there are 3 different examples for you for our trend number 1, autumn colors and florals. If you're still watching, can you do me a huge favor and comment fall trends in the comment section below? 1, this lets me know you're still watching, and 2, it helps boost engagement on this video. Thank you. Trend number 2, minimalist quotes. Shirts with just 1 word on them or minimalist quotes are super popular right now. I actually just put up a video on my YouTube channel about how simple sells. These are huge right now. So you want to do short phrases, and to tie into fall, think of things like hello pumpkin or sweater weather in a clean font, and maybe even with like a tiny icon. So here's just one, grateful, in a clean font. This might be purchased for, Thanksgiving coming up. Here is another example, cozy season, and I'm seeing a lot of with just a simple icon underneath of it. And here is another example, thankful, with a period at the end. Some are using punctuation, some are not. Some are in all caps, some are not. It's totally up to you, but as long as it's this simple minimalist look, you will be good. Trend number 3, retro nostalgia. I am loving this one here for this example. We have like these retro football characters. It's for game day. And this also falls into the fall niche because football season is starting up again, right? So don't just limit yourself to pumpkins and leaves. You want to think of other niches that sell well during this time, and game day shirts are a big part of the fall season. We have this distressed retro-y look with the checkers in the background and the retro nostalgia characters. All of these play really big into that retro look, and that's selling really big this fall. And I want to remind you that the other 2 trends that I just mentioned, the florals with the autumn colors, those can be applied to other niches as well. This seller is putting a spin on it with football season shirts. Or we can see trend number 2 right here. 'Tis the season, and they have a cute little football icon. So don't limit yourself to just the fall niche with these trends that I'm talking about. They can be applied to any niche across the board, but I just wanted to make this video so that you can get a heads up on what is selling really good now and into this fall. I'm really loving the last trend that we talked about, that retro nostalgia design with the cute little characters. We're gonna jump into Kittl and see if we can recreate our own best-selling design. And then after that, I'm gonna show you which products I will be applying all of these top trending designs to within Printify, along with the colors that these will be paired best with this fall. And then I'm gonna show you some mock-ups that I would also be using in my Etsy shops to tie it all together even more. All right, so I have not tried making the design in Kittl yet because I want to do that with you, but what I did do so far is I snapped a picture of this t-shirt design. I am not going to copy this. I'm going to make sure that my design looks different and unique and just definitely different than this seller's design. We only want to gain inspiration rather than copying other sellers' ideas. So I just snapped a picture for reference to put into ChatGPT. I said I want to make a retro game day t-shirt for people who want to wear a t-shirt while watching a football game. What is a good prompt I can use to tell Kittl AI to make this design for me? I am attaching a similar design. I want it to be different than this design, but similar. Please don't mind my punctuation. I'm a sloppy mess when I'm talking to ChatGPT. Anyways, but they're not judging me, right? So they got it, thanks, blah, blah, blah. Here is the prompt that they gave me. I'm probably gonna switch it around a little bit, but it says retro cartoon style t-shirt design for football game day. Cute vintage characters with expressive faces, bold outlines, and playful energy. Include a smiling football character and a happy football player character interacting. High five, cheering, or celebrating. Add fun stars, sparkles, or retro patterns in the background, checkerboard stripes, or bursts. Text in large, bold, vintage style font that says game day or football time. Warm, muted retro color palette, orange, red, cream, blue, brown. Design should feel fun, nostalgic, and perfect for wearing while watching a football game. That, oh my gosh, like, thank you, ChatGPT. I could never make a prompt like that. I shouldn't say that, but it would take me much longer to come up with a prompt like this. I think that they covered everything, so we're gonna see what Kittl can come up with. So I copied this. Let me just see what the swap out details are. Instead of fist bump, they can be jumping. Oh, I like the foam finger. I might like that. Okay. Kickoff time, Sunday football, touchdown. Oh, I like touchdown vibes. All right, so I am going to change a couple of those things. Copying this. All right, so I just copied and pasted the prompt, and then I said, please swap with these details. Foam finger, touchdown vibes, and checkerboard. Hopefully it knows what I'm talking about. Okay, awesome. It did this for me. I also like its suggestion of game day crew, because then I could make multiples, and I just love multiples because when that one new order comes in, it means more than one. So that's a possibility as well, but let's see what Kittl can do for us first with this prompt. All right, so now in Kittl, I have my artboard here. I came over to the toolbar and went to Kittl AI, and then I switched this to ideogram. So I'm going to paste my prompt in here. I just want one character because I want it to look different than the other sellers. So I've changed it a bit to retro cartoon style t-shirt design for football game day. Include a happy vintage football player, or let's say football character, holding a giant foam finger, and then la-di-da-di-da-di the rest. Okay, let's generate image. All right, we can work with this. It didn't understand that I want the character to be like in the shape of a football. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to add a smartboard. This is a new Kittl feature called Kittl Flows. So basically, I'm going to prompt to change this design, but it's going to change it here. It will not mess with the original design, and you can just flow on and on and on, making all different types of designs, all different types of aesthetics if you want to. So let's see, I'm going to say change the character to the shape of a football character, still holding the giant foam finger. Hooray, that's awesome. So it changed it from this to this, and typically I play around with even more smartboards, but I'm actually happy with how this is. If I wanted to change this even more, I would just add another smartboard, and you can add as many as you would like. But I am happy with this one, so I'm going to export. I only need the smartboard, so I took this one off. Then I'm making sure that it's a PNG file. I'm removing the background and optimizing the quality. Download. If you have not tried out Kittl yet, you can do so for free with the link in my description below. All right, so now we are in Printify, and I'm gonna show you the brands and colors of shirts that I will be putting these designs on this fall. So first I'm going to come to women's clothing, and I'm going to go to Bella Canvas 3001. For this specific design, I am going to add it to soft cream, upload. All right, and here it is on a soft cream color. I think that this would also go really well on a sweatshirt. My go-to sweatshirt is the Gildan 18,000, and I think that this design would look really great on the sand color. And here's an example. Now I want to talk about other sweatshirt colors and t-shirt colors that are doing really well this fall. Here's an example on Etsy right here. This is a comfort colors shirt and it's called Espresso. And you can find that within Printify in the t-shirt section, comfort colors 1717. Not all of the providers are going to have it. My go-to is Swift POD. They have it in stock right now, Espresso. So you would choose Start Designing, and if you want to change it to that color, you come up here to Select Variants, and you're able to choose any color here, and Espresso is right here. This is a really big seller this year. Now, I am a Bella Canvas girly through and through because you get a higher profit margin selling these. However, the comfort colors are really trending this fall, so you might want to have both options in your shop. Now, my example of this design, I chose to put it on a soft cream Bella Canvas because it's pretty comparable to this Comfort Colors ivory color. So the brand's different, but the color is pretty similar, and you will get a higher profit margin if you're using Bella Canvas. However, like I said, Comfort Color shirts are trending right now, so you might want to test both of them. For sweatshirts, I'm seeing a lot of this burnt orange color here, this sand color that I used in my example, this military green color is really big. I would say that these are probably the top selling fall colors for sweatshirts, and I'm going to show you where you can find these. So again, in Printify catalog, women's sweatshirts or men's sweatshirts, they are adult unisex, and the Gildan 18,000, and then I like to use Swift POD. We're going to come up here to Select Variants. Now, the main one is Sand is the name of the Gildan sweatshirt. This is actually one of my biggest sellers for probably about 3 years now. And another color for this fall season, orange, and military green is huge also. And then another color that I predict to be huge this fall season is the dark chocolate Gildan 18,000. I could just see this being paired really well with the one trend that I talked about, the minimalist quotes in just like a white font. Maybe even consider doing embroidery, which Printify can do as well. And if you didn't see my recent video, I will put that in the description below. It's talking about the top t-shirt and sweatshirt brands along with the colors. It's basically a longer video than what I just described to you here. So those are the top 3 design trends that I will be designing for this fall season. Remember that you can make these designs within Kittl easily and effortlessly. And don't forget to pair them with those brands and t-shirt colors that I showed you within Printify. And also don't forget to put them on an aesthetically pleasing mock-up. All of these things put together will create a bestseller for you. If this video helps you, please like, subscribe for more content like this. Also, if you feel like your shop should be making more sales than it is right now, there might just be a few tweaks that you need to make to your shop or to your listings. And it's important to do these things before the Q4 season so that you can make those extra sales. Make sure that your shop is up and running properly. I am going to leave a link in the description below if you would like to sign up for a shop review. I will take a look at your shop. I will show you the things that you are doing right, the things that you are not doing right, and how you can fix those things so that you can be up and running for this holiday season. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Now, of course, there are more details to starting this business, so I've provided a free tutorial in my description below, a free course that's going to hold your hand step by step through this whole process so that you can get your shop up and running as soon as today.